At 60 years old, I realized that I couldn't afford to retire. And that terrified me. But here's the caveat. I'm 65 years old, and nothing changed in the last 5 years until I got cancer earlier this year. And yeah, I got through the cancer part with God and my wife's help. But now that one incident created an urgency because here I was prior to that sitting and thinking, is this all that life has for me? Or is this the culmination of my life work? Because I worked hard. I saved money. I invested. And here I was thinking, gosh, is that it? So the real caveat, though, is I used to be a registered investment advisor, and I help people retire with stability and with income to last the duration of their life using, what income they had and what savings that they had and investments and put together a plan. And that's what I did for a living. But, a few bad decisions or, life hits you along the way and, things can go sideways real easily. And I'm a perfect example of that. So I wasn't about to give up because I thought there's got to be more to life. Because I felt, even though I was 65, I felt still young and still able to do what I could do with the rest of my life. Even though at 65, if I'm lucky, that'll be 20 years from now. But I'm not looking at the future. I'm looking at today. What can I do today that can change my life, help others, more importantly, and put together a community that's like-minded and people helping people. And so what I came across was a way to work online using the technology of today. Even though I'm not tech savvy, I really am not. I'm more of a copy and paste type of guy. So this is not something that you got to be tech savvy. It's not something where you got to invest your whole life savings into. It's just merely setting up a 2-hour work day and in creating content to share with people and creating a system and use automation to do that. But this is all driven by a system that is done for you. So you don't have to reinvent the wheel. See, when I started looking into this, I started looking at different systems. And the one I stumbled across that really made sense would have cost a little over $4,000. But I still had to do the work to set everything up. And on top of that, what would happen is I'd have to spend money on ads for Google or Facebook or whatever platform I use to advertise. And if I wanted something that was done for me, that would cost me a $20,000 investment. And at the time, I never had $20,000 to just toss into something and hope it works. So I continued to look. And it wasn't until I got cancer that all of a sudden this urgency spurred in me where I started to seriously look. And I found this blueprint that required, like I said, 2 hours a day of work and would help create that future that you wanted. So I embarked on that journey and it's been incredible. So if you're looking for a way to create a better retirement, one that helps you achieve the dreams that you want in your life, go ahead and click on my website, partnerwithtw.com, and then put in your email information and then just hit submit. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything. But if you're serious about making a change for your future, make that decision to grab that blueprint. And I'll send it out to you. It may end up in your promotion mailbox or your spam mailbox. Just check it out. It's there. So just go ahead and do that. I hope you guys all had a happy Thanksgiving and have a great day. Aloha.